Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm SocioPsycho. This is StarCraft 2, Heart of a Swarm, Episode 8 on Brutal. Let's get right to it.
To reach the Dauntless Plateau, we must move the swarm through the Bone Trench. The Terrans will bring everything they have against us.
The Bone Trench. This is the only approach to the Terran fortress. I tried to bring my brood through here once before. The Terrans brought their Gorgon battle cruisers from the skies. They strafed us over and over. My brood bled and died, along with any hope of pushing the Terrans from Char.
Wait, those are Scourge nests. They could bring down a Gorgon. We just need to reawaken them.
My queen, we should simply race through the trench, not waste time fighting Gorgons. If we surprise the Terrans, we can make it through with acceptable losses.
And if we don't, the swarm dies. You need to learn vision, Zagara. Planning, calculation, cunning. We can use this creep tumor to spawn a tumor near the Scourge nest. Once it's awake, Warfield's Gorgon is done for.
Okay, so we have a little bit of a rush thing going on here, otherwise the Gorgons are going to kill us. Get our base up.
My queen, General Warfield has called in a Gorgon. It is headed for our hive cluster.
That ship is huge. No wonder Warfield can't deploy 2 of them into the trench at once.
He only needs 1.
Hurry. Spread creep to those Scourge nests so we can place a creep tumor by them.
That will awaken the Scourge nest. I hope it is enough to destroy the Gorgon.
So we pretty much covered exactly what we need to do.
Discovered usable essence within Zerg biomass. Valuable sequences. Recover will empower Queen of Blades.
This world is mine. Your queen is under attack. It is time.
Now, if you're wondering why I am not taking this Scourge nest right away, it's because it's all about timing. The sooner we allow the enemy Gorgon to get closer to us, the closer it becomes, the more time we have. And then we can sort of advance at our own pace, and not have to worry so much about being overwhelmed due to the time. Creep spread is also very important. If you haven't remembered, try to keep those up as much as possible.
Retribution will be mine.
Our forces should avoid the Gorgon. Only a Scourge nest can destroy it.
A Gorgon approaches our hive cluster.
What is it this time?
Well, this should deal with
We have
that.
a creep tumor by the first Scourge nest.
Awaken. Annihilate that Gorgon. Perfect. This is the beginning of the end, Warfield.
The Scourge nest spent its entire life force to take out the Gorgon.
We have more. Get a creep tumor by the next one. Move.
Get another Gorgon into the fight.
We're still not exactly ready to push up with an army at this point, so we do need to get our base sort of established a little bit more.
No time like the present.
As well as you know me, I like to spread my creep.
Yes.
Deploy drop pods.
Doing a full
Make your
excursion is not the best idea.
This world is...
Taking out a few here and there just to tease the defenses of the enemy. That's really what we want.
Yes. Retribution will be mine. Boldly.
Thank you, my queen. There are more of my brood burrowed among the dead.
I may want to keep you near the front lines to spawn creep tumors.
I understand. The more tumors there are, the faster creep spreads.
One of the delightful things is, though the enemy Terran run away, because we have that increased Baneling explosion, they can't get away.
That Gorgon is almost to the hive cluster. We need another Scourge nest. It is time. The swarm conquers all.
We also want to get up some base defenses, not because we don't have the availability of maneuverability, but because the enemy will use air and drop pods.
What is it this time?
Like I said, we do want to push it a little close.
I am the... Two down. There's more coming. Spread the creep.
Bring in a Gorgon. Crush Kerrigan.
Speak. Make your peace. Yes.
We require more minerals.
Retribution will be mine. No time like the present.
There is an achievement to get destroy 3 Gorgons back to back. It's not all that hard to do, you just need to push forces up fast enough in order to be able to pump the Scourges out in order to kill the Gorgons. We are sort of keeping that one Gorgon as a failsafe in case we don't get as much forward momentum as we like.
We must place that on creep.
Make your peace. Yes.
It's also, you need to be cost effective because while you're playing on a harder difficulty, you're not going to have as many resources, so you need to make sure that the choices that you make are the most economically sound.
That Gorgon is almost to the hive cluster. We need another Scourge nest. Time.
That's why I got out those one group of forces that are going to deal with the southern troops.
Our conquest continues. Speak. This world is mine. Another Gorgon down. Keep it up. Awaken more Scourge nests.
Call in another Gorgon.
I don't have enough of these little fellas to be able to take on a group like that, so I'm going to have to do it another way. Just have them fall back. The spine crawlers should be able to deal with it.
The hive cluster is under attack. The hive cluster is under attack.
Make your peace. Our conquest continues.
Mutation.
I was trying to get some banelings into
I am the swarm.
that grouping down on the lower ridge, but unfortunately my range was just a hair
The
too
swarm
short.
has met the enemy.
Our forces are under attack. The hive cluster is under attack. We must place that on creep.
Ah, whoops.
I am the swarm. We are without limit. Got another one. Leave this planet to me, Warfield.
Never, Kerrigan.
General Warfield called in another Gorgon, my queen.
Lots of bones in that trench. All Zerg. You'll join them soon enough.
So, a couple little small things. I didn't actually mean to attack that last Gorgon. I was just trying to move the creep spread up. A little whoopsie, but oh well. And we lost our troops in the south due to the heavy fortifications. They were a lot more entrenched than I thought they would, so I'm going to have Kerrigan take care of that.
Our conquest continues. Make your peace. Yes. This world is mine.
Mutation complete.
She can do most of the front damage, and then my reinforcements, I'll bring up some more of those little bug fellas, and they'll help finish
Your
off.
queen is under attack. It is time. Our conquest continues. Retribution will be mine.
Our forces are under attack.
So we need to get to another Gorgon spot before obviously it gets to our base.
That Gorgon is almost to the hive cluster. We need another Scourge nest. Minsk will suffer.
The hive
Now that the defenses are
attack.
very weakened, we should be able to handle, well, that group in the south should be able to handle it.
is it this time? Make your peace. We are without limit. What is it this time?
We must.
We're cutting this one a little close.
I am the swarm. We adapt.
There we go.
It is time. Make your peace.
Another Gorgon! You'll pay for this, Kerrigan.
Swarm conquer. What is it this time?
Mineral field depleted.
Basically, the goal here is to create a lot of Zerglings, upon which we will eventually overwhelm their main base.
Your queen listens.
That's part of the reason why we took the spawn 3 rather than the spawn 2 regular. They've given us a lot of time in between. Wasn't expecting them to give us this much downtime.
Mineral
It is
field
appreciated.
depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Oh, Baneling Army, how I love you so. It's a small little outpost up here, but it's still one that we need to destroy.
Mineral field depleted.
This is part of the beauty of having or playing as the Swarm, because Kerrigan can tank for you and take some of the heavier engagements, and then you can not worry
another
about
Gorgon
the
into the
resource
fight.
count as much, or if you do it smartly still, because then she can handle
Our conquest continues.
certain encounters like that.
Speak. Make
Just like that, an entire grouping is dead. Oh, it's
It
beautiful.
is time. Warfield sent a raven after our creep tumors. Kill it, now!
Well, we can't have that, can we? We just have to find it, make sure our troops are out of its way.
Depleted.
We adapt. Boldly.
Mineral field depleted.
Our resources are dwindling pretty much, but we got rid of all the other
The
forces
swarm has met the enemy.
on the map, so it's only having to make forward
What is
progression.
it this time?
And the enemy base that they have available is fairly tough. That's why I'm holding off on my main army right now.
Mineral field
Until this Gorgon passes, or
depleted.
once it does, then we can move up a little bit more.
Your queen is under attack. We are without limit. Our conquest continues. That Gorgon is almost to the hive cluster. We need another scourge nest.
Lesbian guys are exhausted.
Yes.
After we take out this Gorgon, we should push
I
in
am the
and attack.
swarm.
Our forces are under attack.
Get a strike team to that Scourge nest before the Zerg activate it.
Another Gorgon down. Keep it up. Awaken more scourge nests.
I claimed this planet in the name of the Terran Dominion. I'm not gonna lose it.
Oh, I think you are. This is your last Gorgon, isn't it?
Biomass obtained. Good sequences.
Yeah, he says that as my Baneling army just rips right through his entire base defenses.
What is it this time? Your queen listens.
Well, that takes care of that now, doesn't it?
Yes. We adapt.
I'm able to see the high ground because of the type of unit I chose, able to shoot high and low. That's why I was able to see that. If you play it, you may not, if you cannot see that. If you do those, if you don't make the same unit selectional choices, customize. And that is that. If you're a real stickler, you could place some more creep down before you finish the map and get as much creep spread as possible, which is delightfully lovely. But for viewing purposes, we'll just finish it now.
Pull back! Repeat! All Dominion forces in the trench! Retreat! We've lost control! Kerrigan, this is Warfield. I know you can hear me. I have a message for you. Bring everything you have. Bring your whole swarm. I don't want to hunt down stragglers after we wipe you out.
I'll see you on the Dauntless Plateau, old man.
So there we go. That was a pretty decent time. 3 out of 3 of the orbital command centers. Wasn't too bad. They kind of teased you with percent covered a map as half a map you can't cover in creep, so don't let 5 units die to the Gorgon. Well, oops. We had 5 exactly. It's a fun map. I enjoy it.
My queen, I have been contacted by Kalisa, a brood mother. She has heard of your accomplishments and wishes to return her brood to the swarm. Her brood is small in number, but it has strong leviathans.
Kalisa, hear me. The planet Mistaf 4 is a hub of Dominion military production. Take your brood there and destroy it. Do that, and you will earn your place within the swarm.
It shall be as you say, my queen. That fortress is nearly unassailable. There is only one ground approach, and one...
It doesn't matter. We're the swarm. We can sacrifice thousands for each one of their soldiers.
It is a good sign that some of your brood mothers are returning to the fold.
I wonder why they are willing to give up their independence.
Perhaps not all of them wish to rule the swarm.
And perhaps they know there is safety in numbers.
Your strategy against the Terrans was strange, but I understand it now.
Abathur's changes are bearing fruit. Do you remember what I told you on the battlefield?
Vision. Is this like cunning?
No.
Viciousness?
Abathur, go to him.
His work is painful.
His work will make you understand vision.
I will go.
Why are you so obsessed with collecting essence?
It will mean survival.
Because new essence makes you powerful?
Power will be a trap. The pack leaders fell to this.
If it's not power, what is it you get from essence?
Essence is change. Change is survival. Collect and live. Stay still and die.
In the Kerrigan's power levels, we get some little upgrade, but we don't increase enough to level up.
In the past, did I ever give you humans to experiment on?
Yes, very bad. Primitive structures, minimal biological adaptability,
I was born a Terran.
rare Terran individuals, high psionic potential, overcome flawed origins.
From now on, we won't be doing any more experiments on humans.
Am pleased to know it.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.